tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation.
Hello, bearers of the curse. Vibro Phil here. I want to thank you for joining me once again. Okay, I'm going to do something today totally outside of my wheelhouse. Let's see if I can stumble my way through it, regardless. So I actually paused, literally, at the halfway point through probably my 10th viewing of The Matrix. Mind you, people have talked about this movie ad nauseum, and I totally get that. So, I mean, but today I kind of want to talk to you about tomato soup. In a way, right? How am I going to connect The Matrix with tomato soup? Considering what I'm kind of my argument that's coming here is that it should be something more of a minestrone, or something. I mean, just it's the movie's so chock full of different genres, right? And let's see here, total runtime of 2 hours and 16 minutes and 16 seconds. And I noticed that this time around, I'm sort of getting the feelings like I did watching Oppenheimer, which I mean, 3 hours is it seems like a very grueling long time, but when you're watching Oppenheimer, those 3 hours don't feel like 3 hours at all. And I don't know if it's because it's 3 separate movies, all kind of conjoined into one amalgamation, but I guess I'm here to say, as far as the big blockbuster hits, as far as I can remember, The Matrix did it first. And it's crazy from the beginning, right? It's, I mean, there's elements of horror, right? We have elements of action, elements of like a spy flick, right? Espionage, hacking. There's comedy, right? There's thrills, like and drama. Like, this is the first time that I noticed, the opening seconds of the movie, Cypher, and this isn't a spoiler alert if this doesn't ruin anything really. Cypher is sort of bickering or heckling Trinity over Neo, kind of foreshadowing really the tone, kind of the main conflict, setting that up from the beginning. And then, eventually we see that Cypher's been, he's been the mole the whole time. He's been the informant. He's been the guy who's sold the team out for, his way out, for his his luxury life within the Matrix. Right? He's Judas, right? Judas for Jesus. And this is the first time that actually caught me. And it's just one of those amazing freaking details. Oh man, we'll get into details. The amazing details that went painstakingly into making this freaking masterpiece of a movie. Yeah, I mean, it's got philosophy. I mean, that's I think the biggest, culturally, one of the biggest takeaways from the movie was kind of its philosophical stances, or the questions, philosophical quandaries, rather, or paradoxes that the questions brought up, and a lot of people had to, they had to be confronted with those questions for the first time ever in their lives, right? Kind of, I'll say, helping to fuel, a greater consciousness that would come into the future, which is just crazy. Man, but yeah, so much detail went into this. I mean, painstaking detail. I mean, the whole setup, like with the white rabbit and what have you. I don't know, man. It's this movie. And so why did I bring up tomato soup? Because for me, tomato soup is my favorite soup of all time. And not because it's simplistic, right? But however, on the same vein, like tomato soup in its simplicity, once again, there was a probably good 50 to 60% of maybe the viewership of this movie, especially when it came out, where like the philosophical stuff completely flew over their heads. But hell, it was a great popcorn flick, action flick. So I mean, the movie's really simple in that regard, right? And the 90s were definitely the golden age for action flicks, popcorn flicks. More so than just the the roided out like the Schwarzenegger picks and Rocky Balboa wasn't roided, but when we finally moved as we moved a little further past like the Macho Man era of action flicks. But it's simple in that regard. It works so, like, even if you want to just turn off your brain and not really register so much or give so much attention to the philosophical aspects of the movie, it's once again, it's you can't deny it's a wonderful action movie. It's sci-fi. I forgot to bring that up too. But there's so many. This movie's so chock full of so many elements of art, of film media, specifically. I mean, even when it comes down to the fight scenes, which at least in the beginning was more prevalent than, say, the gunplay, right? You had, I mean, gosh, you kind of had that whole like when did I'm guessing like maybe 70s to 80s sort of meshing of like the Eastern martial arts and the West, right? Cowboys and shit, like Ronins and things of that nature started blending together. And like it's got elements of that, right? It's but as complex as this particular soup of a movie is, once again, it's at its core, I mean, from what's presented to us on screen, we're not getting into any real subtext when during my rant here. I mean, it's a simple action flick, right? It's comforting. It feels good, right? It just works on every level. And for me, like, that's my favorite soup, tomato soup. Man, pair that with some grilled cheese, and there you go. Yeah, I'll take if I'm feeling a little fancy, a tomato bisque perhaps, right? But when it comes down to like one of my ultimate comfort foods, tomato soup, hands down. And it could even be, the kind of bottom of the tier list, Campbell's tomato soup, right? Just add a can of water to it. Yeah, for me, it's the most perfect soup. It warms me. It makes me feel good. It tastes delicious, and it heals my soul, right? And watching the Matrix right now, and once I'm done with my rant here, I'm going to hit play again so I can finish it, because I'm actually going to go ahead and complete the trilogy within the next couple of days here. Yeah, that just came to mind. Just like, dude, like this movie's like tomato soup, man. It's just, this is perfect. I mean, I remember watching it brand new, back in 1999, and I mean, it was an amazing phenomenon. I mean, even off screen, the Matrix was still persisting, and some amazing stuff was coming out of the IP. Video games, comics, things of that nature, or graphic novels, whatever. Yeah, so I guess that's all I really wanted to say. Is just I noticed just for the runtime of this movie, it really doesn't feel like it's that long. And already, I mean, I think by the time you get to the halfway mark, I think there's already about 5 different movies happening at the same time here, right? This like gumbo, this melting pot almost of gumbo would probably be a better comparison, right? Of all these different genres and tropes, and they just all meld together, and they simmered and they let it cook, and it just all works out nicely. Like nothing really sticks out, as egregious, or like it doesn't fit. So yeah, anyway, once again, I don't normally like dote on products or media, but I just wanted to kind of get that out there. So more of a video diary or a voice diary for myself, but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you. Anyway, yeah, The Matrix, check it out. Great movie, and next time you're watching it, go ahead. Excuse me. The next time you're watching it, go ahead and have yourself a grilled cheese sandwich as well. All right, throat's getting dry. Make it a good one. Don't you dare. Go hollow.
A little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation.